What's up, traders? This is Vee Trades, and today I'll be doing a technical analysis breakdown for Alibaba with the ticker symbol BABA. Remember that if you want a chart analysis guaranteed to be done, please read the description below. Before we begin, please take a second to give the video a like and subscribe for more chart analysis. I appreciate all those who have already subscribed and liked my videos. Just a reminder that this video is for entertainment purposes only, it does not constitute any financial advice. I will first go over what I see in the daily chart and finish the video off with the weekly chart. So I was about to not do a Alibaba video because I feel a little sick, but I can't let you guys down. My Baba investors are my #1 fans. So if I don't put a video out in the next couple of days, you guys know why. So let's take a look at Baba. So last time I did an analysis was back on the 7th, and as you can see, we did pop up. That was kind of expected. I was more confident that we would continue to push up. However, we pushed up, then we came back right where we started for the week. So there was pretty much no gain for the week. It looks just some kind of like sideways action. So let me show you guys that right now. There is this uptrend channel in play. Just a small, weak one. Well, the angle's pretty good, but it's just small relative to the enormous size of this downtrend. So that's what I mean, that it's not that powerful as like a big pullback. But as you can see here, price action is working up inside of this channel. We did get a bounce from the support side, so this could be validated and we could see higher prices. However, prices did get rejected from the previous support, so you can see that previous support back here in October where prices bounced, which led to a big reversal. Price action broke through it and then it came back to retest it, and it looks like it found resistance. You can see it started to sell off a little bit. So is this uptrend going to continue and push through this resistance, or are we going to get rejected from the resistance if we go up one more time, maybe get some type of double top pattern and reverse? So we're going to have to wait and see what the market wants to do. But I think based on just Baba in this downtrend and how we are due for a pullback, there's a strong possibility that we could push through it and continue higher. You can see that there is some bullish signs. We are inside of that uptrend like I showed you, and price action did pull back to this previous resistance level. You can see price action got rejected here, and then finally price action broke through it, found some type of support, and it continued higher. So that shows signs of strength. So we could see higher prices for Baba. I don't know how high it can go. I still expect this gap to be filled in the future. I don't know if it's going to take a couple of months, a couple of weeks, but I think probably within this year, I think Baba can at least go back into the 160s. It looks like it. So let's go and show you guys one more thing actually. So you can see that previously price action did get above the EMA, and then it pulled back to it, but it started consolidating near it. It found resistance, it just stumbled, and then it finally just gave up and dropped. Over here it looks a little different. You can see that we did get above the EMA. You can see that we pushed through the EMA, we came back to find some type of support, and it looks like it's forming an uptrend versus just getting a pop up here and a reversal. So this looks more bullish than previously, so that could lead to higher prices and a bigger pullback than what it tried to attempt before. Let me erase this drawing, show you guys one more thing that I see on the daily chart. I've showed you guys the downtrend multiple times already, so you pretty much know what I'm gonna do right now. So if I just connect the swings, drag this lower, and you can see that price action got support from the support side of the channel and send prices higher, but we are finding resistance at the midline. So you can see that previously there was a little sell-off right here, a bit of resistance back here. So this midline is a resistance zone, and the previous support that now looks like it turned into resistance could be also more downside potential for Baba. But we did come from the support side, and we did have a failed breakout here, so I'm leaning more towards the long side, and we are still in that uptrend that's continuing higher. So next week is going to be pretty interesting. We're going to see if Baba wants to sell off or continue higher. But if you start selling off, you know why. And where it's probably going to go next, probably going to continue lower, probably back down to the all-time lows for this downtrend. But if we do continue higher and stay within the channel and break through the resistance zones, then you know where we're headed. Probably going to fill in this gap and reach this resistance side of the channel, maybe right around the 150, 160 level. But that might take a couple weeks, even if we are in this uptrend. If I put my cursor with the same angle as the trend, it looks like it can reach towards the end of January, early February, but that's if we continue the same angle. If we don't, it might take longer. But give you guys an update next week if anything else changes. So let's go and wrap this up on the weekly chart. Probably 2 or 3 previous videos that we could just be going sideways for a while. You can see that this week's candle close was no different. It's a doji. A doji is an indecision bar. It's where prices trend up or trend down and then just come back right in the middle. So you can see that tail is where prices move to, but then price action closed right in the middle of this candle. So that's indecision, just call it doji. And we close inside of this potential range that looks like is in play. So on the weekly chart, it looks like we could continue lower and just continue to consolidate, something like that. But there is an uptrend, so we could blast through it and continue higher. Let me show you guys a couple more things. You see that previously it's the same thing right here, where if we get dojis, it's usually a sign that price action could be moving sideways. And you can see that this bar right here is pretty similar to this bar, where we found resistance at the top side and then it just rolled over and continued lower. And then from there, price action just dropped down. But let's look at the bullish side too. That look at if prices are consolidating, and if prices do break out, because if there's an uptrend in play, maybe something like this, then we could just break out, find some type of support, and then continue higher, like we did back here in this uptrend. So we're gonna have to wait to see what Baba wants to do. It's a little too early to tell, but I'm leaning more towards bullish. Would I be buying right now? Not really, because we are at resistance. But if Baba pulls back and shows some type of strength, then I'm pretty sure buyers will be all over this stock. Maybe if we have like a little two-legged correction and then it has a signal bar, and then that could lead to another leg up. So that would be an entry point for longs. But other than that, that's all I have for this video. Thank you for stopping by and checking out my video. Make sure to check out the rest of the channel, since you might be surprised what you can learn. Leave a comment down below on where you think prices are headed. Also share the video if you want your friends to learn about the markets. Lastly, I appreciate any feedback to help improve the channel, since I want to deliver good content to you guys. See you next time, and bye.